Okay guys, we're gonna work some overhooks today. Okay, so we're gonna start with getting. First I have to break this posture. Okay, so like you guys know, most likely I'll try to use my legs. Once I get the leg, I'll get an overhook. Okay? You can work on underhooks or overhooks. Just to start, I'm gonna start with an overhook. Okay? I'll go with my hand, I'll come to the shoulder, and I'm kind of gonna make a Kimura grip here. Okay? So what I want now is start pushing him back. Okay, to create actually making him go away from me. I can step on his hips, and I can slide my shoulder like this down and having the right hand on the shoulder, and now I can just bridge on his arm and the tap here. Okay, so very simple arm bar, basic. It's not so easy to get. Okay, but I want you guys to know that it exists. Okay, it can happen to get it quick. Okay, so if the person, sometimes the person is just passing with his hand here and can trap, and if you just like bridge here quick, then definitely tap. Okay. Yeah, it happens to me as well. Okay, so let's say he has some posture, I'm gonna use my legs, I'll get an overhook, okay, my other hand I go to his shoulder. If he moves his elbow out, I lost the arm back. Okay, so make sure you have the elbow trapped. I'm kind of gonna make a Kimura, like my hand go on my forearm, my other hand I'm gonna also post on his shoulder, because I want actually space on this moment. If we get close, yeah, here I want here to drop on him. And I want actually to move him away from it. Okay, so we're going to do this, step the foot on the hips. I can step both feet, and I can just bridge, okay, to finish here. One foot going to be enough, but both going to be better. Okay, so I use my legs, get the overhook, my right hand goes to the shoulder, my other hand goes to the wrist. Okay, I'm going to push him up. Step one, step two, and now I can bridge to finish. Okay, so again, I can break his posture and overhook, hand on the shoulder, hand on the wrist, push him up. Step one, step two, bridge. Okay? Yeah? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so same thing, I broke his posture, okay, and I got my overhook, but now he's putting a lot of weight forward, I cannot push him that way. Okay, what I will do, I'll open my guard, I will escape this way here. Okay, so once I do that, my foot go on the hips, I'll slide his back, okay, and now I can start to apply the same pressure downwards. Okay, so moving with my hips out, okay. So same thing, I'll break his posture, get an overhook, and I get my grip. Okay, so this is not going to keep me very attached to him. I can try to push him up, but he puts a lot of weight forward. Okay, so I find hard here to fight this. I open my guard, and hip escape, turning to the side and starting putting pressure here on his shoulder. Okay, so once I do that, my right foot, I can go here, I can start to slide back a little bit, and now I can get my, like you guys go with the violin, can put pressure here, okay, knee on top of his shoulder. Pressure down, and this also going to push the elbow, okay, and you can get the finish right here. Let's change hand for this. Okay, so I get my overhook, my hand on his shoulder, okay, he's putting weight, hip escape, turn to the side, and I have to frame, okay, so I can't hold my foot on his hips. This is going to stop him from getting close to me. I can adjust my angle now, and my knee will right on top of the shoulder, putting pressure down now. Okay, and I keep turning like punching, kind of punching my arm towards the floor with my left hand. Okay, yeah. This one, break his posture, overhook. 1, 2. He puts weight forward and moves sideways, and I step on his hips. Okay? If I necessarily going to push him away a little bit, so just now I can go with my knee and start putting pressure. So, okay. What he's going to do to defend? Anyone? Yeah, if I'm blocking, you can be blocking my hips, right? Like if you pass over my leg, then you can definitely do that. Okay, but let's say that is not happening, my leg is here. Okay, so what he wants to do.
Could he roll on the shoulder that's being attacked?
Huh?
Could he roll on the shoulder of the arm that's being attacked? Or?
Roll. Well, he can try, okay, so that can happen. He can try to do a full roll and then create a scramble. Most likely I'll be able to follow him and get on top of him, okay? But like, the more easiest solution for him would be try to push his arm back inside here and square up, okay? Yeah, so I'll try. My battle here is actually trying to move away and get here, and he wants to push his arm back in and place his elbow on the floor on that side. Okay, so here he's safe, and as long as I don't push him to the side and I don't push him up, his arm is safe because his arm is bent next to me. Okay? Yeah, so like every other solution, it can finish escaping, but most likely, like, okay, so if my foot is on his hips, I have a good angle, he's gonna be struggle to get close now. Okay, so if you decide to roll, this is trying to go full roll, most likely I'll be able to follow him, finishing out. Okay, so you can finish escaping from the armbar, but you're gonna finish in a bad spot anyway. Okay? Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, to finish, let's say, okay, that I turn to the side. Okay, I have my grip, and Callum turns his elbow this way. Okay, we can rotate, and now if I try to apply pressure here, then I'm not gonna be a shoulder lock here, but like it'll be hard for me to finish it. It's not with the armor, because I'm bending his elbow right now, so there is no pressure on his elbow. So I have to actually rely in having his elbow in good position like this. Okay? If I'm here, I'm gonna place the foot, and now I can bridge, and I'll finish. Okay, but if it turns, so I have other things that you can do. Okay, so once I'm here, if it turns, okay, so what I will do, I'll just pass my leg over and get the hook out. Okay, so this is one. Okay, you can start walking my triangle. Okay, so get first, start push up this way. Then get like and make sure that I bring the shoulder down. Okay, so it's like this would be the first step. Okay, so you got my overhook, you got the grip. I start moving my hips away, knee goes and turn. Okay, place my foot on his hips. I can start passing my leg over, and as soon as I do that, I can like hold this grip now. Look, I don't want him to start turning the elbow this way because he can start putting the elbow out here. Okay, so what I want is actually bring his shoulder to the floor. Okay, like this. Once I do that, I have to bring my other leg, reach my knees, and now I start to square up and I sit up. Okay? Yeah, so the first thing is bringing his shoulder to the ground so he can not push her. This is very common with men actually standing up. Okay? And then from here, my legs can go lateral. Okay, I'm going to start moving forward. Gonna show two different ones. Gonna show this in the triangle. You guys can play with both. Okay, so gonna have the opportunity to use both. Okay, so both gonna be good in this situation. Okay, so I go get my overhook. I start pushing, it turns. Okay, so other solution here is I can let go his hand and I can block here. Okay, passing my leg here. And start then my triangle. Blocking the triangle, okay, or, like I said, I push the head if it's necessary, pass my leg over, and I bring my knee down. Bring my other knee together, now I sit up, then you go fly, okay? Yeah, so omoplata, what do you want? You want to try to bring, like again, you have to keep pressure on the shoulder, constant pressure. So you want to bring this foot all the way across, so I can start actually putting weight on that leg. Okay, so this I'm gonna hold here, so he stop him from rolling. If he rolls, I'm gonna finish it in side control. Okay, but to finish, what I want is the hand trapped on this side. I can bring this leg across, and I can start just moving forward with this to finish it. Okay, some people are gonna be very, very flexible. It's not the case of this guy, as you can see, but they're gonna go with the arm all the way, basically very, very close to his head. Okay, so you just have to keep going.
Okay. When the guys up on their knees, do you find it helps the finish to get them flattened out first, or are you not too concerned about that?
It can be good. For me, it's the strongest way to finish. If you can flatten him out, that's great. Okay. I'm not always good for this. But if you want to do it, it's definitely, if you make this happen, then you will be the strongest omoplata that you can be. Okay? If you want to do it, then it's gonna work like this. That's stuff on the omoplata already. Okay, so for me, when I try to get that, normally what I do, this hand I grab his ankle, my right hand I go and I grab his hips here. Okay? So what I want to do is that I put my right foot on the floor, I'm gonna move my hips out this way as I pull the hips to me. As his hips is collapsing, I push this arm up. Okay, so I go like this, and I get like that. So now his arm moved away. I did here. The feet is out and adjust. I just grab here and do this side. And now he's flat. I can just sit up and do the same thing. This is ideal, 100%. Okay. If he's on his knee, he has way more chances, more techniques to twisting. Okay, if he's flat, you have to come up on his knee first before we start thinking of anything. Okay, so I want you guys to play with both. Okay, so you get the overhook. I connect here. I can start pushing away. I do my hip escape, it turns the arm. I can use my right hand to push his head, foot on the hips, and I pass my leg over. Okay, once I do that, look, connect my knees, okay, like this, okay, and I'm straight away, I want to sit up and bring my foot to the other side. Okay, so once I'm here, I can start to move forward to finish, okay, or my overhook, push him away, okay, and I'm here. Sometimes this hand gonna be kind of in front of my leg here. So if I can get from inside, okay, of his arm, it's going to depend how good he's doing that, okay? But if he's defending sometimes the arm bar, because I'm trying to threaten the arm bar, he might not pay attention too much to this. If he's really, really tight on my hips, it can be hard to move his arm. But if it's just here, the only thing that I have to do is like frame from the inside, push out, and I can hip escape. I put it on his hips, I hip escape, and now look, I can start bringing my leg up here, okay? Can pull his head down. Can even let go this securely with my left hand. Moving my legs, adjusting, locking the triangle. Okay? Or you can even from here. My foot is on his hips. If his arm is blocking the leg, yes. So push. Okay? And if I can even move my hips all the way back. If I am flexible enough, I can just get outside from here and chop straight away across the neck, okay? This is one option I can block, or if it's not happening, I can get like this, I square up, okay, so these are gonna be key, breaking this posture. Okay, so I'll come back for this. I have here, I move, he's blocking my leg, and I want to get the triangle, okay, so this kind of like this, okay? I'll get this on top of his back, and I grab his neck here. Okay, I'll push his arm away. I square up. Okay, now that I square up, even if he's like here, he tries to grab my thigh here. Okay, I can push this hand up, and I can kick the leg over, or I can just kick around and try. Step my hips, adjust again, locking the triangle on the other side. Okay? Yeah? You wanna have a look at all?
Yep.
Yeah. Go on, please. Okay, so have the overhook, then I'll push. I have this angle. If I can frame on the hips, always do that. Okay, or he can square up. So if I see that he's coming the elbow this way, the other way, yeah, like this. Okay, so he gives me his omoplata in this direction. Okay, so I push the head even more away. Step on his hips, and I can start passing this leg over. Once I do that, like I said, I don't want the knee up right now because it's easier for him to remove the elbow. I'm gonna pinch my knees, okay, forcing his knee to go to the ground. I can sit up, okay, and now I attack the omoplata, okay? Or, okay, so I move, and I'm here. Let's say that dome is blocking my leg here somehow. I'll try to frame inside. I hip escape, and I try to bring, okay, I can even hold his arm here, okay? His hand I can cup so he doesn't posture up, and I can even bring my leg here on top. Okay, so now what I want, I can stack this foot on the hips, on the floor, hip escape, and I can move my hips out a little bit, getting that angle, and now I can lock my triangle. Okay? Yeah, let's try this one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.